And on today's review, we will be revealing the Doc Ock and Aunt May VHS 2-pack. As you can see, it has the two figures packaged here. There's the cool animated Spider-Man logo, all the mumbo jumbo on the back, some side art showing them again, and then of course the awesome front of the cover with Doc Ock and Aunt May. It's really cool to get these, civilian characters. And then number 1 and number 2, so that when you put them on, it looks like a VHS case when you put them on the shelf, which is really cool. And it's our standard VHS Spider-Man 2-pack box. Really cool. I think this is one of the earlier ones they did. And I've been having a lot of fun with these. I like putting them on the shelf and having them look like I have them with the VHSs. I'm trying to find some Spider-Man VHSs in my personal collection to put next to it, but they're kind of tucked away in storage. So when I finally get them, I'm going to put them next to them on the shelf so I can kind of actually fill it in with real VHSs too. And here we have Octopus out of his box. And Doc Ock here comes with his 4 wire arms, which I already plugged in, 2 hands that one is open and one is kind of gripping, and then 2 closed fist hands. And they all are, of course, I believe on the, all but one is on the rocking wrists that go like this. I think the only one that doesn't have the rocking wrist that goes like that, kind of like Simpsons hands, is the hand that is the gripping hand, and that one, we'll go over the articulation anyways, can go like this. So if you wanted to hold like an item, I don't know, if you wanted to put a sword in his hand, you could. We'll go over the articulation real fast. First up, flashback to the bowl cut and the glasses that are sunglasses, which is really cool on Doc Ock. And the head can go about that far up and that far down. It's on the little ball joint that goes here, and then there's one on the inside. We have arm movement that can go, I gotta be careful, it looks like the swivel up here might be coming out, but the arm movement can go about that far up. The shoulder can go that far up. There is no butterfly joint, unfortunately, but it can go that far up and that far down. We have the swivel here at the upper arm. We have the pinless arms that go like so. They can kind of go that way, but the glove gets in the way of it going all the way. So if you want that, you gotta do it like that. And then they believe, no, the only rock movement is here and here. There's no movement over there. We have no ab crunch, but we do have a swivel here that allows for some movement forward, but not too much back. We have the thigh swivel cut at the upper thigh, so it can go like this. The legs can go about that far forward and that far back. We have the pinless knees. They can go up like that, but the boot does restrict the movement right there. And then we have the foot rocker here, like usual, and the foot can go like that or like that. There is no upper boot movement, unfortunately. But yeah, overall some pretty good articulation. And of course, that's what the back looks like. And the wires are bendy, so you can get some really cool range of movement with the octopus tentacles, the metal wire arms. So it's really cool. So yeah, I'll strike him in a cool pose with his pack mate after we go over that one. And here we have Doc Ock's pack mate, Aunt May, and as you can see, she comes with 2 interchangeable fist hands, so Aunt May can get in a fight if she wanted to. It's on the rockers that go like this, and they're very small. I think these are the smallest Marvel Legend female hands I've ever seen, actually. That's pretty incredible how tiny they are. And then of course she comes with the signature open hands, but these ones are actually a little different. I think they're actually different open hands. And then of course we have the Aunt May head sculpt where she looks concerned because I think the premise of this pack is, Doc Ock can kidnap Aunt May and so she'd look nervous and all worried. Articulation, she is kind of an accessory piece, unfortunately, so her articulation is a little limited. Her arms can go that far up, that far down, which is really good actually. 360 if you wanted to. There's the elbow bend, but not a double jointed. The hands, of course, so she can rock them back and forth like that or swivel them. No cutoffs here or here to do any swiveling. The movement range is very limited with a torso swivel, but no kind of ab crunch. I mean, she could kind of go like that. The head, of course, can go about that far up. Move the arm down that far up and that far down. She can look down way more than she can look up. That's incredible. And of course, it's on the ball joint and everything like that. The skirt, unfortunately, is so like hard to. You cannot move her legs back and forth. And there is double jointed knees, but that's the most you can get out of them. And then there's the foot rockers there, and then they can go like that. She can actually go really far that way, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, you know, she's good for what she is, Aunt May, when it comes to posing. You can have her being like all like startled, or having her hands up if a villain is attacking. But yeah, that's really cool. So now I'm going to strike them both in a pose together, and here I have them posed out with I figured with Aunt May's fist hands, I'd have Aunt May and Doc Ock having a fist fight, with Doc Ock even being somewhat generous and having two of his hands tied behind his back. And I'll turn on the turntable so you can see them duking it out. So here we have Doc Ock and Aunt May having a fist fight, and I just love these two figures, actually. I love the Aunt May comes with fist hands, and that Doc Ock is able to kind of, you know, have two fists too, so if you wanted to, you could have them fighting. But yeah, this is a really cool set. I'm really glad I got a chance to get it. I loved this version of Doc Ock as a kid. I like the idea of him having more of a leaner body and not just being a chubbier kind of character. The Aunt May is incredible, even with the limited articulation due to her outfit. She still can do some really cool poses and looks really awesome. And I'm looking forward to putting both of these in my collection. Do I think they belong in yours? If you're an animated Spider-Man fan, if you're a fan of Doc Ock, if you want an Aunt May to have as a background character with your G.I. Joes or your other Marvel characters, she's perfect for that. I think this was an incredible set. I give it a 5 Doc Ock claws out of 5, even though he only has 4. But yeah, no, really cool set. I think it's an awesome addition to the VHS collection, and I think it's a really cool set to have just in general, even if you didn't buy the rest of them. And that about wraps it up. Thanks for stopping by. If you have any comments, leave them in the comment section. If you're feeling generous, share it. And thank you so much for watching. Till next time, bye.